And the best executives that I've had the pleasure to work with over the years, and but learning doesn't stop. So keep as you have to be aware that learning doesn't stop, and you often read about the most successful executives, people like Bill Gates. They read incessantly, read and read and read, and they make the time for that. So there would be somebody, and I remember actually reading an interview between with Bill Gates, and of course he'd become quite friendly with Warren Buffett over a number of years. And Bill Gates, he definitely makes a deliberate effort to read and improve his knowledge, makes time in his day, in his week, in his calendar to be able to do that. But he then made a comment about Warren Buffett, and I think Warren Buffett is even more of a prolific reader
Okay.
than Bill Gates. And they were comparing calendars, and Bill Gates was astonished that Warren Buffett's calendar, given that he was the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway for so many years, had multiplied the value of that company so many times, but his calendar was empty. You know,
Okay.
whereas you would expect that an executive like that would have back-to-back meetings every single day running a corporation of that size. So there's just an interesting takeaway. But I think my point there at the beginning, the question that you asked was, that the education doesn't stop. I'd make a deliberate effort to take courses. Did one recently on corporate governance and how to improve effectiveness in the boardroom, because you go to another level of seniority, and much like in the military, we all remember there was structured training
Yeah.
right through up to the highest ranks to make sure that those high-ranking officers were always prepared for the next level of seniority.
Yeah.